Tensions in the South China Sea are rising fast. A storm is brewing between two of Asia's biggest powers, China and Japan. What started as posturing over disputed waters could escalate into one of the largest naval conflicts in modern history. But if push came to shove, who would actually come out on top? In this special report, we dive deep into military, technological, and geopolitical dimensions in a potential naval war between China and Japan. From raw ship numbers to advanced training in international alliances, we'll assess who has the edge at sea. Military assets. On paper, China's navy dwarfs Japan. According to Global Firepower, China has around 730 naval assets. This includes 50 destroyers, over 70 submarines, and more than 150 patrol vessels. With 300,000 Navy personnel out of 3 million strong military, China is the undisputed heavyweight. Japan, by contrast, operates only 155 naval assets. Its destroyer counts its impressive at 36, but it has just 21 submarines and 6 corvettes. Its Navy personnel total sits at around 51,000, about 1/6 of China's, but numbers don't tell the full story. A 2021 Pentagon report estimated China's fleet at 355 combat ships, suggesting that many of the 730 vessels might be auxiliary or non-combat ships like patrol boats. Meanwhile, Japan focuses on high-performance, purpose-built ships. This means China's raw volume may not fully reflect naval dominance, but in a war of attrition, sheer numbers often win. Historical studies show that quantity has defeated quality in naval conflicts nearly 90% of the time. Point: China. Naval technology and ship quality. China might have more ships, but Japan may have the better ones. Japan's maritime strategy focuses on modernization and multi-purpose capabilities. In 2022, it commissioned the JS Kumano, a cutting-edge multi-role frigate, one of the planned fleet of the 22 ships with advanced sonar, mine deployment, and submarine hunting tech. Then there's the formidable Maya-class destroyer, equipped with state-of-the-art Aegis radar system, top-tier sensors, and 96 vertical launch cells for intercepting ballistic missiles. 055 destroyers are equally impressive. With 112 VLS cells, they can launch anti-ship, anti-air, and anti-submarine missiles. They are close in size and capability to the US Navy Ticonderoga-class cruisers. Japan may lack China's scale, but it has cutting-edge ship design, cost-efficient manufacturing, and arguably more versatile destroyer. Point: Japan. Submarine warfare. Submarines are a critical factor in any naval battle. Japan operates the powerful Soryu class, the largest submarines it has built since World War II. With advanced sonar and stealth tech, they can lay mines, launch harpoon missiles, and remain submerged for extended period thanks to the air-independent propulsion. China counters with quantity, operating more than 70 submarines, including the nuclear-powered Type 093B and Jin-class ballistic missile submarines. Some are armed with intercontinental range nuclear missiles and constantly patrol the South China Sea. In a submarine versus submarine fight, Japan's subs are arguably superior in stealth and design, but China's numerical advantage and nuclear capabilities are overwhelming. Point: China. Training and readiness. A ship is as only effective as the people operating it. Japan's naval training is renowned for rigor, discipline, and international cooperation. New recruits spend nearly a year in intense onboard training, learning ship handling, martial arts, damage control, and live sea exercises. Japan also trains regularly with top global navies, particularly the United States. In 2021 alone, it conducted over 20 multinational exercises, increasing interoperability and strategic coordination. China also invests heavily in realistic training. New recruits undergo extended onboard assignments, including mine-sweeping and live-fire drills. Vessel training centers combine ship shakedowns with recruit education, helping sailors bond with the ships they operate in combat. However, China's training regime emphasizes realism to a degree that even impresses US naval analysts. Its use of live ammunition and actual minesweeping exercises sharpens combat readiness. This one's close, but China may have a slight edge in replicating combat scenarios. Point? China? Narrowly. Alliances and global reach. In isolation, Japan may struggle against China's larger fleet, but Japan isn't alone. It has ironclad defense treaties with the United States and close naval cooperation with South Korea and Australia. Combined, these allied forces include US, 484 naval assets, 730 personnel, South Korea, 157 naval assets, 70,000 personnel, Australia, 43 naval assets, 20,000 personnel. Compare that to China's few partnerships, such as joint drills with Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and a handful Asian members. While meaningful, none of these countries come close to the firepower of Japan's core allies. In a real conflict, Japan could likely count on significant international support, especially from Washington. China, by contrast, will face diplomatic and possibly economic isolation. Point: Japan. Nuclear deterrence. There's one wild card that changes everything: nuclear weapons. Japan doesn't have them, China does. With nuclear-capable submarines already on patrol in the South China Sea, China holds a serious deterrent. Its Jin-class subs can strike targets across the Pacific. If conventional naval warfare turned against Beijing, it could threaten or use nuclear force, a strategic trump card Japan simply can't match. That threat alone might be enough to tilt any large-scale confrontation. Point: China. Let's tally the results. Military assets, China. Ship quality, Japan. Submarines, China. Training, China, narrowly. Alliances, Japan. Nuclear deterrence, China. Final score: China 4, Japan 2. On balance, China has the edge. Its sheer numbers, advanced destroyers, live training, and nuclear arsenal position, it has the likely winner in a direct confrontation. But war is never fought in a vacuum. Japan's alliances and high-quality fleet could tip the scales in a multilateral conflict. What do you think? Could Japan's allies swing the tide? Or will China's overwhelming scale and nuclear threat prove unstoppable? Thanks for watching. For more in-depth military comparison and geopolitical analysis, subscribe to the channel and click the bell. Until next time, stay sharp.